Allah says, Ta'alaw wala kalimatin sawa'in bainana wa bainakum. Come for what is similar between you and us. Firstly, Allah na'budu illallah. We should only worship one God. To understand any religion, we should not see towards the followers of that religion. Because usually, the followers themselves do not know what their religion and faith actually talks about. A good way, the best way to know about a religion is to refer to the religious books of that religion. Therefore, if we want to know about Hindu religion, then we should not look towards Hindus. We should refer religious books of Hindu religion. And the supreme book, most sacred book of Hindu religion is Veda. This Veda is the most valuable book of Hindu religion. Then are Upanishads, Puranas, Itihas, Manusmriti, but the most valuable is Veda. If we want to know about Islam religion, then we should not look towards Muslims. We should refer religious books of Islam. And most important book of Islam religion is Quran Majid. Quran Majid is the most valuable book in Islam. Now we assess Rukn number 4. We will talk about God's messengers. First, we will discuss about prophets in Islam. Allah Ta'ala says in Surah Fatir, chapter number 35, verse number 24, وَإِم مِّنْ أُمَّةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. There is no community or area where we have not sent any instructor or any prophet. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was the last prophet. He wasn't just sent for Arabs and the Muslims, but for the whole humanity. Now we will talk about prophets in Hindu religion. About prophets, there are various opinions. The most common opinion amongst Hindus, avatars. Avatar is a Sanskrit word which means of, coming. Tra means down, come down. Avatar means to come down. When we read Oxford Dictionary, meaning of avatar is mentioned. Oxford Dictionary mentions meaning of avatar as, according to Hindu mythology, is a revered soul or a deity coming in bodily form on this earth. A common Hindu considers the meaning of avatar in Hindu mythology that God takes human form and descends on earth. And this opinion he takes from Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 4, verse number 7 and 8, where it is said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Wherever righteousness will reduce, Bharata, and evil will multiply, I will come to save goodness and destroy evil on this earth, to establish righteousness. Sambhavami yuge yuge. I will come in all yugas. Due to this verse of Bhagavad Gita, the belief of avatar is there. Now we do assessment of Bhagavad Puran. Khand 9, chapter 24, verse 56, where it is written, whenever righteousness will reduce and evil will increase, I will come to save goodness and to destroy evil, to establish righteousness, to save righteousness. Due to these two verses, there is this opinion of avatar. But most Hindu scholars say that word avatar is possessive of God. It cannot be God himself. It is something of God. Most Hindu scholars say that avatar could be some human sent by God and not God himself. Therefore, Vedas nowhere mentions about avatars as common people believe it. Nowhere it is mentioned in Vedas that God himself comes on this earth. Nowhere it is mentioned in Vedas. Vedas says God sends rishis and saints. There is reference of many saints. Therefore, if we tally Vedas and Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad Purana to understand this verse, with this it is evident that whenever righteousness will reduce and evil will increase, God sends one saint or rishi, a human being, to destroy evil and save goodness. Because if something goes against Vedas in Hindu religion, then we should agree to Vedas. Best way is reconciliation. Consider both the things. In Hindu religion, there is reference of lot of rishis, lot of prophets. Examine the God you worship, the Khuda you worship, based on these 4 ayats. If he gets success, then he is correct God, else not. Other religions, except Islam, usually believe in one philosophy that is called anthropomorphism. Anthropomorphism means God takes form. Except Islam, most of them believe that God once took form of a human being. Some religions believe God took human form several times. This is called anthropomorphism. If we analyze this further, their philosophy about anthropomorphism has one logic. There is a mantik of that philosophy. And they say that God, Ishwar, is so pious, so humble, so great, so unique, so loving and caring, that this God is unaware of human miseries. He is unaware of human helplessness. He does not know why humans are in trouble. Therefore, God took form of a human and came on earth to know what are human problems, what are human compulsions, what are human troubles. It is a good philosophy if we think about it. God, Ishwar, is so great, so humble, so pious, so merciful that he is unaware about human miseries. He is unaware about human helplessness. He is unaware about human problems. Therefore, God became a human to know what is good and what is bad for them, so that he may make a law for humans. It's a good philosophy if we think about it. But I say, if I made a DVD player, I am the inventor of the DVD player. Is it necessary for me to become a DVD player to know what is good or bad for the DVD player? Since I have made the DVD player, I am the inventor of the DVD player, I do not need to become the DVD player. What do? I write an instruction manual, a book to run the machine, to understand the machine, which in English is called instruction manual. I write an instruction manual that if you want to see a DVD, then insert a DVD in the DVD player and press play button. If you want to fast forward it, press FF button. If you want to stop it, press stop button. Do not put this DVD player in water, else it will be damaged. Do not throw it from height, otherwise it will be damaged. I will write an instruction manual. I do not need to become the DVD player. Similarly, God, Ishwar, is the creator of humans. He is the originator of humans. Ishwar, Khuda, doesn't need to become a human. What does God, Ishwar, do? He sends an instruction manual.
Dr. Zakir Naik is only lying, and by quoting wrong examples, he is fooling the world, the innocent people, and increasing his followers by cracking jokes. He is zero in spiritualism. This example of Dr. Zakir Naik is also absolutely waste. It is useless, it is baseless. He has sworn to only tell lies and nothing else. Dr. Zakir Naik satisfies these innocent devotees by quoting wrong examples to make his wrong knowledge look superior. Dr. Zakir Naik says that those who say God himself comes on earth in human body, in human form, and imparts spiritual knowledge. So Dr. Zakir Naik ji says it is wrong. I do not believe this. Now what is he trying to tell? Like an engineer has made a DVD player, and for that he has made an instruction manual and sent that instruction manual. So that engineer doesn't need to become the DVD player. For that, he has sent the instruction manual. Everything is written in it. To forward, press button. To back, press button. To stop, press button. To play, press play button. Everything is written in it. So, he says that engineer doesn't need to become the DVD player. He has sent the manual. He is trying to say that God has sent his message through Quran Sharif as the instruction manual for humans, and Allah made humans as tape recorder. Now to run that tape recorder, like how should humans live, what should they eat, how should they perform activities, all this has been written in the instruction manual, that is Quran Sharif. Why does God need to come in human form? Will the engineer want to become the DVD player? Or will he be able to? Means he is trying to say that it is quite impossible that God comes on earth to impart knowledge now by souls, like the engineer made a DVD player. Also the instruction manual. Now the DVD player cannot read the instruction manual itself. Humans are needed to read, operate and tell about it. Now the chief engineer sent his junior engineer also the instruction manual. If that junior engineer doesn't understand the instruction manual, means what was briefed about the DVD player, if he doesn't understand, then that chief engineer also needs to come to make it clear. The capability of the junior engineer and the chief engineer is different, but they both resemble. Both are like human, but their capability is different. Exactly the same way, when on this planet, on this earth, those junior engineers, that is, those spiritual gurus, could not properly understand the instruction manual, that is the sacred spiritual book, then that chief engineer, as in that Allahu Akbar, had to come down himself, and he only preaches the true meaning of it because he is the one who knows it all. Dr. Zakir Naik says that what is the need for God to come down here, just like if a DVD player is made, then the engineer does not need to become a DVD player as he sends the instruction manual. Can DVD player read the instruction manual and implement the steps on its own? Just as we gave you the example that an engineer created a DVD player and has also written the instruction manual, but you also will need a human to understand and operate it. Suppose the chief engineer has sent the junior engineer to give details about the DVD player and gave him the instruction manual as well. But if the junior engineer does not understand it, then the chief engineer himself comes to explain it. It's his duty. Both chief engineer and junior engineer are like humans, but there is difference in their capabilities. God is also like humans. It is clarified in Holy Bible. Genesis 1:26 and 27, God created humans like His own self. God created humans like His own self, means God is like humans. He created like His own self. He created humans as male and female. This is Pious Bible, Sampurn Jeevan Adhyan Bible. This is Pious Bible, Sampurn Jeevan Adhyan Bible. From where is this published? I will show you here. Life Publishers, International, Springfield, Missouri, USA, printed in India. Here I will show you Holy Bible, Sampurn Jeevan Adhyan Bible. Editor is David Stewards, English editor Donald C. Stamps, MA MDiv. Associate editor J. Wesley Adams, PhD. Editorial committee. All this is written, all same. From where is it published? All same. It's published from Full Life Study Bible, Life Publishers International, Springfield, Missouri, 65803, USA. We come to Genesis from the start. See, this is Genesis. It starts here. In starting, God created the sky and the earth. They have simplified it. This is how it was the first day. It's evening, then morning. This was the first day. Then it's evening, then morning. This was the second day. It's evening, then morning. This was the third day. God did some creations here. See, we are reading on page number 4. It's evening, then morning. This was the fourth day. We come here on page number 5. We are reading Genesis. It's evening, then morning. This was the fifth day. Now we come on the sixth day. Then God said, I will make humans like myself, and they would have authority on fishes in sea, birds in sky, cattle, and all other animals who crawl on earth, means be wiser than them, but do not eat them. One should not misunderstand this. Then God created humans like His own self. Almighty created humans like His own self, created humans as male and female. So, pious souls, how is God like a man in human form, like us, that God created humans like His own self? So how is God? He is in a form, He is in a man form, is bodily. Hence proved, God is like humans, but His caliber, His power, and His body material is superior than human. It's the best. His ability and capability is superior than humans, but God is like humans. Therefore, to maintain DVD players like humans, God sends a saint like junior engineer, and if they do not understand, the devil confuses these saints. So God Himself, Allahu Akbar, Himself comes. He is like human, He has body, He comes and goes bodily and imparts His actual knowledge.